Good morning. The first TPK. They all died, thanks to one amazing rat. And I thought about leveling up this rat somehow, but I decided instead just to add some giant rats instead. Just 3 giant rats to fight alongside him, since there'll be 4 people coming in. This will be the first fight for them, probably, unless they all come in aiming to attack Meepo. Then that'll be the first fight. I guess I could maybe go in here. I don't know how to get in there. If one of them's a thieves or has thieves tools with their background or whatever, maybe they could try. I think. Doesn't matter. Anyway, this session I'm just going to be making characters, and then I'll roleplay and stuff next time. But first TPK, new characters. Because they're new, I roll for class along with everything else. And new character. Name is Iwis Clev. How about just Clev? Alright, actually let's just add all the characters now, so I know what their names are. Ducio? How about Ducey? Gary Ducey. What? I'll come back to both these. Another character. Wadra? Oppo Shrew. How about Drew? Like that. And one last. Froha Whoopiuge. These names are funny. Fro is fine, at least for now. I'll start with Clev. Okay, Clev, what kind of person are you gonna be? First, your race. How many races are there? 61. It's way too many races. There's so many to choose from. Rolling a D61. 55. You are a tabaxi. I'm a cat person. I have claws and talents. Perception, stealth, I guess. Kitty. Okay, Clev. Clev the cat. You get to raise anything you want. I'll just roll 3d6 and see what they are. 4, 5, and 1. 4 is intelligence. 5 is wisdom, 1 is strength. Alignment, roll D8, or D9 I mean. 5, you are true neutral. You're like a monk or something, or like very philosophical in your belief systems. Depends on the situation, about all things. Languages, okay, roll D15 for languages. So you know common and primordial. That might come in handy, probably not. The class, which I made a sheet for you, not just 13 things. Yep, 13. That'll speed this along a little bit. You are a bard. I've never been a bard before. Of course, the thing you need the most are charisma and dexterity, which you don't get increases for. That's alright. Roll T16 for first skill proficiency. 8. Intimidation. And a D15. I'll keep counting down. 6. History. Sure, that'll be very useful. That'll be useful for the role playing or whatever. And persuasion. Oh, this is just he's good with the flute, the horn, and the lute. Okay, cool. Now the moment we've all been waiting for. Our ability scores. Strength 5. He's a very, very weak bard. Guess he could have a dumpy strength a little bit. His carrying capacity is not going to be great, but he fights with dexterity probably. Or he will be. Well, I guess we'll see what his dexterity is now though too. 7, wow. Or he won't fight with that either, I guess. Next, 12 for constitution, so that's not bad at least. Next, 7 again for intelligence. Next, 13 for wisdom, and finally 11 for charisma. So he's pretty bad. If he was a cleric, it wouldn't be as bad because they use wisdom. I think so does druids, but nope. Because he's a bard, he uses charisma and dexterity, I guess. Yeah, his constitution's not bad though, so maybe he can at least survive. But we'll see. Okay, think of the backgrounds. Yeah. So a D49. 25. He's an investigator. Oh, he's proficient with thieves' tools then. Oh, I guess he gets to choose 2 skill proficiencies between 3, but he already has 1, so I don't have to roll, he just gets these. Language proficiency. Yeah, he already knows primordial. He knows common as well. I don't know why it's on this list still. Let's roll D14. So he also knows Sylvan. Primordial and Sylvan. These are weird. Oh, D16. Determine guardian weapon. 16. Oh, I got a longsword. Nice. And I also get leather armor and a dagger. So one of those packs. One, the diplomat's pack. A lute or a musical instrument. The bagpipes, even though he can't play them, because it's not one of his musical expertise. Alright, whatever. You're pretty much a terrible bard in every way. D12 for the first cantrip. Mending. Okay. So I roll a D11 for the second cantrip. 7. Minor illusion. That might help him get away. Illusory script. Another useless thing. Healing word. That might actually be useful. Good job, man. You have one useful thing. Maybe. As long as you're not the one who dies first. Bane. That can also be useful. You don't need like super good charisma for it to be useful either. Last spell. Let's see if he has any attack spells or anything. 1. Animal friendship. That could be useful. Maybe. Alright, it's one character done. On to the next one. Just done building this guy. I guess, can I just open it? The next one. That was Clev. Now we're going for Dust. Or Doocy, right. Actually, I like Dust better. I'll change it to Dust. Can't change it yet. If I go to bio, I can just change it. Jump to bio just to change their name. Because it's bugging me. Did that work? Didn't work. Yeah, whatever. Change it later. Alright, Dust. Or Doocy, whatever your name is. Oh yeah. Start with race. Oh yeah, D61. 42. A Kenku. Dust the Kenku. Yeah, another one that rolls separate, so just roll 3d6 again. 5 ones, so that's the same thing. Oh no, not quite. So 1, 5, 6. So strength, wisdom, and charisma. Roll a d9 for alignment. 9. She is chaotic evil. Could be medium or small. Do 1, 2 is medium. The medium. D15 for extra language. 8. Gnomish. She knows common and gnomish. Perception. It's the first one. And survival. It's the other one. Mimicry. No. The class roll. He is a fighter. Suggests ability, strength or dexterity, constitution or intelligence. Gives me some options, I guess. T8, 5. Insight. Another one. And then he's 7. Another 5. So intimidation. Fighting style. 8. Superior technique. Interesting. Alright. Strength. 8. Great. Dexterity. 7. What the hell is up with these dumpy rolls? Whatever. Constitution 14. Like before, at least my health won't be terrible. But I'm not a good fighter. I'm a fighter, I'm not going to be a good fighter. Yeah, well. Intelligence 7. Next, wisdom 11. 111, that would be good. I'm like 11. And then finally, charisma 7. This is like a bunch of peasants running in here for the next round, at least so far. Background, roll a d49. 47. A wild spacer. You were from Wild Space. You must have crash landed here. And that's why you're so terrible at everything. What was my close encounter? A void scaver. Wow. My proficiencies are athletics and survival as well. Okay. Okay. Now next. What's my equipment? So just roll a d4. 1, 2 will be the first option. 1 or 2. So chainmail. Cool. You'd probably do better with the other thing. But then, I mean, you don't have very good scores at anything. Shield or any martial weapon. 11. Oh, now you'll take the longbow without any arrows. What did you think about a shield? Alright, so like crossbow and crossbow bolts. So you have range stuff. I guess you don't really want to get close to things. But you have no melee weapons. Explorer's pack. I think it really matters between those. You know. What? Oh, I get the tough feat. Hit point maximum increased by amount equal to twice your level when you gain this feat. Whenever you gain a level thereafter, your hit point maximum increased by additional 2 hit points. Okay, change their name. That's all I really cared about. So, that Eadru, or Ladru, or Adru, Edru. How about Edru? Edru. There, whatever. Did choose a race. Alright. D61. All the crazy races. 47 again. Oh no, I got 47 on something else. So You're an orc. He drew. Oh, maybe she's Gabe's wife come to look for him. Though he was a half orc. He could marry a full orc. 3d6, 5, 1, 2. I'm consistently rolling low. Before I was rolling higher, but now it's like really low. But 5, 1, 2. So 5 is wisdom, 1 is strength, 2 is dexterity. Roll a d9 for alignment. 7. She's lawful evil. So let's get an extra language. Aside from common. Deep speech. Okay. Now the class. What are we gonna get? 8. 8 is a paladin. Oh, just like her husband. That makes sense. So they met. They were both trained to be paladins. Madly in love. D6. First proficiency, religion. She's very religious. To her evil god. Her lawful evil god. And medicine. Alright, let's see how dumpy these stats are. Rolling ooh, something good for once. 14. Not bad. 10 isn't bad. At least there's no negatives, right? 10. Constitution, 8. Intelligence is 9, but she doesn't need it. It's a paladin. Wisdom is 12. Except charisma is her spellcaster modifier, which I still... Oh, damn. 6. Yeah, stats have not been very high today. Unlike my first party. Backgrounds, need to roll D49. 20. Guild Artisan. Smith's Tools is her tool proficiency. She gets another language. Goblin. Might come in handy. Scimitar. 1. And then battle axe as well. Well, her strength's good, so she could be using a battle axe, I guess. A javelin. A single javelin. Alright. Instead of 5, she could have had 5 javelins, but nah, just the one. Explorer's pack, 18, D18 for the artisan tools. She gets a forgery kit. Alright, one more. Broha. She's definitely keeping that name. That name's awesome. You know, I didn't roll for their HP. I'll go back and do that after I'm done with her, I guess. So races first. 56. She is a 3 queen. Oh yeah. 3d6, 3 constitution, 5 wisdom, and 6 charisma. Alignment, she's also true neutral. Maybe they're traveling monks traveling together. The 2 neutral people, I mean. She is small. She also knows giant as a language. What will her class be? 2, she's a barbarian. 3 queen barbarian. Skill proficiency, intimidation. And athletics. Now the abilities. I'm getting pretty bad luck this time around, but let's see if she'll continue the trend. 11 for strength. Not great for barbarian. 8 for dexterity. Constitution 9. Well, it'll be 10, so at least no negatives there. Intelligence is 12. These last 3 stats really don't matter for a barbarian. 13 for wisdom, which I think boosts up to 14. Yep, and finally 6 for charisma, which boosts up to 7. Okay. Yeah. What's her background? 35. A Prismari student. I think that gives her some spellcasting, so that might help. A little bit. 18. Your tool proficiency is a musical instrument. Subtype musical instrument. Do I get to choose the musical instrument? They don't get ideals or bonds. Whatever. No, don't use them anyway. Extra language proficiency. Not giant. She knows common as well. I don't know why it's on the list twice sometimes. Or, you know, I can pick it second time. I'm skipping common. Anyway, now she knows giant and gnomish. The big and the small. Class equipment. Any martial weapon. 1. A battle axe. Makes sense for a barbarian to have a battle axe, right? A single hand axe. Well, she's got range. She has a horn. So don't I get spells then? Okay, I should have some spells, but when I go to the spell thing, it's just like, okay, there's a mystery to you. But okay, to get my Strixhaven book out, I can say it in an easy place. Prismari Initiate. Okay, it's Firebolt and Ray of Frost. We got 1 first level bard or sorcerer spell. A Thunderwave. Oh right, I should have decided these randomly somehow. Just had to look in the book and stuff and just wanted to find some stuff quickly. I mean, she's gonna be terrible at casting magic either way. Well, whatever. And let's roll everyone's hit die. Starting with her, 12. D12, she gets 8. That's Froa. Edru, let's see what you get. A D10. It's minus 1, 6, so 5. This is a horrible team. This is like a bunch of peasants came to the Sunless Citadel to look around. So Dust is next. So it's 1d10 plus 4 because he's that weird fighter class or whatever. He's got that weird fighting style. So 1d10 plus 4. 1. So he starts with 5. Holy crap. Even like that was like, hey, that was not half bad. It's like, nah. Yeah, it's like fate. It's fated that these people are just a bunch of peasants. Okay, 1d8 plus 1. I was like waiting for it to roll, but just roll another 1. So you have 2 health. Well. That's gonna be fun. / tragic. Alright, well, I'm gonna stop the stream there, or stop the recording there, and I'll see you all next time with these new characters, and good luck, and good gaming.